were no rich, no poor, if everyone were equal, religion would be soon to disappear. People only develop religion when they're unhappy with this world.
Wow, so done so well. And once you hear the national anthem, you definitely know something important is about to begin. Someone once said that education is like the juice of an orange. The flavor cannot be determined until the orange is squeezed beyond breaking point. Well, our students for this year were definitely squeezed beyond breaking point. Wouldn't you agree with me, students? However, perspective is everything. I believe that your breaking point is also a time of self-discovery. As in a passage from Mariam Williamson's best-selling 1992 self-help book that was called A Return to Love, she says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us." And I think that through that journey of self-discovery, we usually ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, to be gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, my question to you is, who are you not to be? That's why I love this poem by her. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's a stirring, inspirational passage tailor-made to remind us to be our best selves. And all our graduates here today have been brilliant, gorgeous, and powerful beyond measure. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 certificate ceremony. What an honor it is to be able to host this event with all of you in attendance. The truth is, the ability to learn is available to everyone, including yourselves. You just need to find the desire, motivation, and purpose to get the learning habit. There are many ways to find success as a person, but no matter the path that you take, it's vital to always keep learning. To stay relevant, hungry, and motivated, it's important to make a lifelong commitment to education and growth. And with that, let us set the tone for today with the official graduation song.
Los avevi
We are celebrating the dedicated delegates who successfully completed their learning program that they chose to enroll for or were chosen to enroll for. The certification programs that we will be handing out certificates for today are Women in Leadership Development Program, Self-Leadership Development Program, and the Vodacom Achievers Program. I want to extend a big thank you to the Northwest University Business School, Thinking Fusion Africa, and ITSI. First, before we begin, let me show you how to use the platform. As you can see, I'm on the main screen. All you need to do to communicate with us is look on the right-hand side where you can chat. I can see there's already some chats going on here. Yvette Dilanga saying, morning, everyone, and congratulations. I can see Brian Zaranyika saying good morning. We've also got Marius saying good morning all, while Albino Muchanga says, good morning, dear colleagues. Please carry on chatting with us and really rooting for your friends as they graduate. To the managers also joining to support their employees, please show some love by using the chat right here. If you do have any issues with the platform, please do let us know or try and restart your computer and you should be able to get on with no problems. Looking forward for the fruitful chats that we're going to have today. Another thing is that we are also going to have amazing games. Yes, you're graduating and you also get the opportunity to walk away with a prize or two. Well, the games are simple because I know you have been squeezed beyond breaking point, right? So we'll make sure that the games are easy and you enjoy them as you graduate. Speaking about games, I think first let's start by finding out, where are you graduating from today? So on the right-hand side, you will see where it says, where are you graduating from today? And then you click enter this discussion. As you click enter on the discussion, it will allow you to type through where you are graduating today. Are you already at the beach? Are you at the office? Are you at home? Or, because we could work from anywhere, you're probably already on your road trip to the beautiful place wherever you are. So let us know so that we can actually greet you from wherever. I can see already some are coming through. Mozambique, I can see it right here. We've also got Midrand. We've got Vodacom Midrand. We've got Cape Town. We've got Maputo. We've also got Northwest University here. We've also got people that are dialing in from other countries, just like in Maputo, just mentioned Mozambique. We've also got Polokwane, Pretoria. We've also got SLD teams that have logged in, and someone saying Deep South, Lenasia. Please note that when someone says Deep South, they're not just in Lenasia, they are deep in Lenasia. Well, thank you so much for entertaining me with that. It's so good to see that we've got everybody joining us today and ready for this beautiful day right here. Well, I spoke about competitions and for you to have the chance to win. The first one is actually the photo booth. So if you scroll up on the actual screen, you will see a photo booth button that you can actually then upload a picture. What picture are we looking for you to upload? Well, it's a picture of how you look today. Are you dressed for the role today, just like I am? Or are you still in your pajamas? Or are you at the office and you have to dress up because all your colleagues are dressed up too? Well, we will reward the one of the best ones according to our tough judging panel. So please go to the photo booth and send through your picture of how you are dressed for your graduation today. Well, time to get things going and see if you're on your way on the platform, you've already got it and your mental engines are on. As Deepak Chopra once said, there's no extra pieces in the universe. Everyone is here because he or she has a place to fill. And every piece must fit itself into the big jigsaw puzzle. Let's play our graduation puzzle. Now it's going to come through to you right here. As you scroll down on your screen, you will see there it says puzzle, unscramble the puzzle tiles to form a completed image. And you have 30 seconds and 12 moves. The quickest will win the prize. Let's go. All right. I'm playing now. All right. First of all, just enter your name there. All right. I'm going to enter my stuff. All right. Let's go. Are you ready? Let's go. All right. As you can see here, I'm going to now go ahead and just move this one right here and then just go and move that one there. All right. No, let me tell the team to remove my thing on the screen because I know that people are going to start copying my awesome skills here. Let me just do it on my own right here. All right. Let's move that one there. Okay. Let's do that one here. All right. I wonder how you're doing. I wonder how you are doing right there. All right. Let's do that one there. All right. There we go. All right. Done. Well, I'm done. I wonder how you're doing there. While you're busy going on, I'll just read some of your comments right here. Gugu Bumson says she's home. Machidin says, I'm in my living room. While Nadia says, morning, everyone. And then we've also got Yolanda saying, good morning. Are we supposed to see anything yet? Thank you for Yvette Delanga for assisting there. And just saying, maybe just to refresh your screen. Yvette also said, good morning to all lovely people. What an exciting day for all. Enjoy. Tabo Molife says, good morning, everybody. While Nicole Spannerberg says, good morning, everyone, with a heart emoji. Well, we will announce the winners at the end of the graduation. I hope you did well. But for the next 10 minutes, that game will be available. So if you want to improve your score, you can go back and try play again. Or if your kids are at home, hand the phone to them and maybe they will play a little bit quicker and win you the prize. Well, time for us to start our program. And to start it off, we started with the welcome address to a lady known as Mikateko Nkuna Baloyi, but here at Vodacom, she's better known as Mika. She is a talent and capability lead for Vodacom SA. So she joined Vodacom in January 2020 as the EHOD of HRBP Commercial Operations and holds a master's degree in industrial psychology from Wits University, a certificate in advanced labor law, and is a registered industrial psychologist with the Health Professional Council of South Africa. She is a wife and a mommy to a beautiful girl that she was blessed with in March of this year. Congratulations, Mika. Her passions and hobbies include travel, spending time with family, sometimes cooking, and hosting. And believe me, those who know her know that she is a good coffee lover. So we will come back to Mika right now as she is just struggling with some of her internet, and we will go straight into our university address with Professor Renee Ace representing Northwest University and Thinking Fusion Africa. So Professor Renee Ace is an academic, a researcher, consultant, executive, and she is a renowned academic. Born in Edenvale and a mother of two daughters, she has spent 24 years of her career in higher education. Besides being a noted academic and researcher, she was also dean of a very large faculty and member of the executive team of her university as executive director, corporate relations. In 2021, Renee was bestowed the title of Professor of Practice by the Northwest University and its business school in recognition for the work she has done in leadership development, coaching, and organizational research over the past years, as well as for her well-established academic track record. Please help me give a virtual welcome to Professor Renee Ace.
Good morning. Thank you for that special welcome. Good morning, everyone. It's terrible not to be able to see you. It's usually such a treat to see these beautiful ladies of Vodacom. Years after my graduation, I gradually came to understand that the liberal arts cliche about teaching you how to think is actually a shorthand for a much deeper, more serious idea. Learning how to think really means learning how to exercise some control over how and what you think. It means being conscious and aware enough to choose what you pay attention to, and to choose how you construct meaning from experience. Because if you cannot exercise this kind of choice in your life, you will trip yourself up. I trust that attending a Thinking Fusion Africa program emphasized exactly that. You, and you alone, are the only person who can live the life that can write the story that you were meant to tell. Therefore, learn from every mistake, because every experience, encounter, and particularly your mistakes are there to teach you and force you into being more who you are. And then figure out what is the next right move. My life motto is based on exactly this. I believe it's what you do next that matters. Do you get up after falling? Do you say that you are sorry after hurting somebody? Do you care when someone else suffers? What do you do after a great success? So, what you do next matters. And then the key to life is to develop an internal moral and emotional GPS that can tell you which way to go. You also need to find what you love. And that is as true for your work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Harry, my partner that recently deceased, and I believed where there is love and passion, expect a masterpiece. We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. To do that, I want to share with you a few lessons I have learned. Number one, life is what you make it to be. Two, dream big, very big. The greatest thing started somewhere. There is always a first step. Take that step. Live every day like it is your last day. And stop listening to what other people say. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Number 6, do not underestimate the impact you can have on the world. 7, failure only happens when you deem it to be so. Do what you love. Have faith. Never lose hope. And then number 10, outdo yourself over and over again. Go now, after graduating with all this learning, and go outdo yourself. Congratulations with completing this journey, with sticking it through. Congratulations on behalf of all at Thinking Fusion. And a special thank you to the facilitators that spent this journey with you, with their dedication, their love, and their passion. Therefore, masterpieces. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Renee. Really great to hear those inspirational words. And, there was a quote I heard before, Professor, and I just want to know your thoughts on it, that said, education is not the filling of a vessel, but the rekindling of a flame. What are your thoughts on that one?
Fabulous. Yes, I think you're right. There is a flame in all of us. We must keep it alive. Go out there and make a difference and live your love and your passion.
Oh, thank you so much. I can feel the passion and see it in your eyes. And I think everybody definitely does echo these sentiments. Ronnie Kemp says right here, wise words. Thank you, Prof. Renee. While we've also got some just saying, wow, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Prof. Renee. And from my side, thank you, Prof. Renee. Really great to see you again and get to hear you share some of your wisdom.
Thank you very much. It was a great pleasure.
Thank you. Well, I'm sure some of you are wondering, why don't we get to have a graduation speech when our name is called out? Well, the only problem is that all your speeches will sound the same. So I'm going to do it for you. Please let me know in the chat how accurate this is. This is how your speech would go. I would like to thank the internet, Google, Wikipedia, Microsoft Office, and copy and paste. I would like to thank Red Bull, Vodka, and Wikipedia for making it possible to give me all the facts. Thank you. Well, is that how all your speeches would go? Let me know if you had the opportunity to give a speech. Who would you thank for this journey that you have just been through? I know when I did my PCAT, I definitely had to thank my wife and my kids because I had to shut them out for quite a long time as I went through my education journey. Well, we are now ready to get our welcome from our Vodacom executive. As I said, Mika Teko, better known as Mika, is a talent and capability lead for Vodacom South Africa. Joined in 2020 during the pandemic, she holds a master's degree in industrial psychology from Wits University and a certificate in advanced labor law, and is a registered industrial psychologist with the Health Professional Council of South Africa. She is a wife and a mommy to a beautiful girl that she was blessed with earlier this year in March. Her passions and hobbies include traveling, spending time with family, and sometimes cooking and hosting. One thing you need to know about her, she loves a good coffee. Please help me welcome talent and capability lead for Vodacom SA, Mikateko Nguna Valoi.
Thank you, Lebo. That was a mouthful. That was really nice and kind of you. Thank you so much for the warm welcome.
Only a pleasure.
I suppose a very big welcome to our very, very important people today. I was just thinking, I don't know how you guys do this, coming from the pandemic and the demands at Vodacom. And some of you obviously are managing homes and having to take care of other people, whether children or babies like myself. And just to be able to study on top of that is for me already amazing. I asked Gail yesterday to send me some numbers, and I said, "Wow, there's about 200 plus people, today that are graduating on this course, and it's really, really incredible to see." I think maybe just to share a little bit, we've been looking at some of our investments across the board from a leadership perspective in Vodacom, and obviously comparing ourselves in the background with other companies, how they're doing and how they're responding to some of the challenges. And it was quite clear that investment, if I can call it, in your people or in your talent is one of the key retention strategies that organizations are trying to deploy to keep that talent, especially now coming from the pandemic crisis, which has led people to have to review a lot of their priorities and therefore subsequently leading to some high attrition rates across the globe. So for me, coming into this space and looking at our numbers, our initiatives, and just the keenness across the group in terms of people wanting to participate in this initiative, I think it tells us that we are, first of all, focusing on the right things, and our talent are also keen to obviously develop themselves further and to, should I say, give back to the organization in the form of obviously your skills and your knowledge once you've acquired your qualifications. So yeah, I mean, I was not meant to do a big long speech, but I think it is important, especially coming in the talent and capability space, to share with you that this is important for the organization. It is important for us. You are important. And your initiatives matter to us. We obviously have to work together in making sure that once you've gained all this knowledge, the experience, there are opportunities for you to should I say, deploy your knowledge and your skills. But other than that, I hope that you have an exciting lineup ahead of your day. I wish you the very best of success in this new adventure post your graduation. And yeah, if there's anything that you ever want to chat about, and from that mouthful intro that Lebo has done, you'll let me know. I can always spare time for a good coffee chat, as he already alluded to me being a coffee lover. I used to be a coffee lover, but now I kind of I need it for survival. And having back at work has proved that. So warm welcome, guys. I wish you the very best. And yeah, congratulations for having endured and successfully completed your challenges, including other demands that you're having to satisfy. So I take my hat off you to be able to do this in this very difficult times that we find ourselves in. So very well done, and all the best wishes going ahead. Thank you, Lebo.
Wow, thank you so much, Amika. Just a question from us. How is the little one doing? Because I think that's your biggest talent management assignment you've got till date.
Yeah, she's feisty, I must say, very feisty, but otherwise she's doing well. It's just incredible to watch, her develop a personality. So already I'm thinking, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? So at this stage, we're still molding the personality. But other than that, she's quite good. And thanks for asking. I really appreciate it.
Well, just watch out, Mika, that she doesn't mold you, because that's how good these young ones are. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mika, who is a talent and capability lead for Vodacom SA. Thank you so much, Mika. And your words definitely are true. Very important for us, to help and be passionate about the development of our very talented employees. Well, I was just looking at the comments. After the speech that I gave about thanking Google and all of them. Celeste Pretoria says, loving it, Lebo. Alta says, I've got it correct. We've also got Steve from ET saying, sis, Lebo. I know, Steve, you always tell us, don't use Wikipedia, right? And then we've got Aziz here saying, hi, Bo, Lebo. I know, guys. Then Tabiso Komari says, great and winning speech indeed. While Google Bouncing says, you just forgot the almighty, but all of those things actually do matter. And then Celeste says, I also want to thank my team members. Go Thunderbots! And then Yolanda says, my family for giving me space over the December holidays. And Jonathan Lowe says, also don't forget Grammarly, that we use quite a lot, and BioPlus. Well, thank you so much. Keep sending through your comments. They really are great, and it just helps us connect in this virtual world. Well, now, as we rise to today's auspicious occasion, we celebrate our staff who went on to further develop their leadership capabilities through a partnership with Northwest University Business School, ITSI, and Thinking Fusion Africa. They started their journey as individuals, just representing themselves in their business area, and then they moved through their leadership journey. They teamed up with colleagues from across the business where they collaborated and in the process created lifelong connections that you see here today. This group has been through many challenges along the way. They started their journey virtually, juggling family, work, whilst doing their studies. And today, we are honored to have this successful group of graduates right here with us on this virtual graduation to take part in their special graduation ceremony. So, I think it's time we start with the awards. Are you ready? We begin with Women in Leadership Development Program, a program that equips leaders to learn and think. Here are the graduations. Team Ladies in Red. Lolubabalo, Silwana. Gushe, Wamanda. Brenda Kaka. Muniba Rosier Solomon. Ronnie Kemp. Tinswalo Mkabe. Inga Akena. Yumi Petsu. Zama Nkabinde. Cindy David. Group A. Team Spirit Ninjas. Gugu Thompson. Masiho Siroki. Mahomara Pahu. Monique Leroux. Nadia Hanako. Ndivo Machidi. Tabile Gamete. Yolande Stay. Ida D. Fu. Group A, Team Viragos. Kishanta 9. Mapifu Patlani. Nelisa Shabang. Nomalanga Sibego. Rashida Jatim. Regina Buteles. Siam Newson. Brenda Swane. Kavitha Maharaj. Verena Howell. Here are the teams in Group B, starting with DG Winners. Mary Claire Mukendi. Isora Muyanga. Hortensia Wambe. Lucretia Mwainga. Milena Wikoskos. Vanessa Nabeti. Delphina Samuel. Kalinka Makauka. Lydia Kasika. Neima Taluko. Idalina McHugh. Durs Farao. Marluz Simbine. Mara Bakar. Group B Team Red Wings Sales Tool. They are Elaine Gallo, Diana Martine, Nicole Vieira, Luisa Custodio, and that was the graduating class for Women in Leadership Development Program. As I said earlier, it is a program that equips women leaders to lead, think, and behave differently in order to make a profound difference in their teams and in the overall organization. It is an applied leadership learning program that suits the profile of middle managers, specialists, and emerging leaders like the graduates we've just seen right now. We have 47 of you that are receiving certification today. Here is a round of applause. Well, those were the teams and the individuals that made up the teams. Time now to go group by group and announce the top student. We're going to start with the Women in Leadership Group A top student, and then the Women in Leadership Group B top student, which is shared by two individuals. Here they are. Our top students, Verena Howard, representing Group A, and Group B is represented by Lydia Kasakai and Mara Bakar. Let's give them a round of applause. Well, now that we know the top students, congratulations to Verena from Group A and Lydia and Mara for Group B. Now time to reward the top teams for each group. Remember, in Group A, we had 3 teams, Ladies in Red, Spirit Ninja, and Viragos. And in Group B, we had 2 teams, that is Digi Winners and Red Wings Sales Tool. Here are the top teams for each group. Team A, top team is Viragos. Congratulations to Team Viragos. And Group B, top team is Team Digi Winners. Congratulations to those teams right there. Really great to see teams working together so well. Really great. And a big congratulations to all the teams right there. Just reading some of the comments coming through that here. Pedro Asha says, well done, ladies. Richard McKay says, well done all. Celeste Pretorius also saying, well done to you. Well, we've seen now all the graduates. We've seen the top learners in each group, and we've also seen the top teams from each group. Time now to hear from a person that attended the course on how it went. Our first speaker is an SOC/OSS business analyst who loves poetry, reading, singing, anime, nature, and the various art forms like painting, architecture, sculpture, literature, music, performing, and cinema. Let's find out from Verena Howard how her journey was during this program. Hi, Verena. How are you?
Hi, Lebra. Thank you very much. I'm well. And a very good morning to everyone. I'm honored and humbled to have the privilege of sharing with you the experiences and learnings of a life-changing journey that shifted the minds and hearts of the most talented, beautiful, and courageous group of women. We were split into groups, and I joined a team of 11 candidates with once humble childish dreaming ambitions of becoming doctors, a nun, a chartered accountant, a singer and an actress, an air hostess, and the dream of owning a house with a ceiling. Sadly, the group lost 2 members along the way, leaving the 9 more determined to bravely embrace the challenge and carry the banner high, determined to establish our identity, searching for a name that would hold profound meaning, power, and purpose. The 9 metamorphosized into Viragos. A virago is a woman who demonstrates exemplary and heroic qualities. A woman, if exceptional enough, who earned the title virago, surpassed the expectations for what was believed possible for her gender. True to our pledge, even for this occasion, we came together to reflect on and share our experiences of our woman in leadership journey. We reflected on the low moments, and we all shared the same sentiment that it was disheartening to the group in a sense that we could not meet and physically stand together at the podium due to logistics. It feels like we were robbed of the unique opportunity to bond with a broader leadership group. But we also reflected on our learnings, which I feel speaks for everyone. As a group, we collaborated effectively and adequately tapped into the ability to leverage from each other's strengths. We were able to discuss our topics in a civil manner. No one thought that they were better than another. Everyone shared freely and openly. We had no airs. The course and overall experience opened our eyes to seeing situations differently and appreciating different opinions. Throughout, we needed to be logical in our thinking. We couldn't just do things for the sake of blindly doing it. We needed to truly understand what we were doing by continuously asking why and openly discussing it. It allowed us to understand group dynamics, different perspectives, and personalities. It allowed us to appreciate that different does not necessarily mean negative. We learned and understood that we needed to do personal deep dives, to do introspections, look inward, and do the work within. With tools like Ikigai, the art of persuasion, and the like, we received valuable life and job tips. We are more conscious and intentional about continuously discovering our Ikigai. Some days it got heated. However, regardless of frustrations, we never lost respect for each other. Even though we were not able to physically see each other as a team, we proudly say that we were able to achieve and conquer our goals and objectives of this course. As we reminisced, our takeaway was that this course allowed us to step out of our comfort zone. It drove spontaneity, authority, and made us appreciate the importance of delegation. We walked away no longer being afraid to take on challenges, practically living out the phrase fail fast, learn fast. We learned that as a leader, we need to come up with our own leadership style. No one is born a leader. However, you can become a leader and in your own unique way. You cannot have a one style fits all approach. We need to be flexible to suit every situation, individual, and mainly ourselves. We discovered more about Vodacom and what it's all about, being exposed to and learning about other functions within Vodacom. It allowed us to network. Over the 7 to 8 months, the entire Women in Leadership group created and experienced intense moments that matter. We laughed, cried, aired our laundry, resolved disagreements, simultaneously splitting ourselves between work, family, friends, assignments, studies, and endeavoring to maintain emotional, mental, and physical balance. Truth be told, every woman on this Woman in Leadership course is a Virago. And as Viragos, we will always move with our heads held high and with a strength that cannot be denied. Vodacom, subsidiary partners, Northwest University, Thinking Fusion Africa, our facilitators, honored sponsors and supporters, you have given us the required tools to becoming powerful leaders who can positively influence change within ourselves, our family, our community, and our organization. For myself and everyone that we've journeyed together with, we thank you. Thank you, Lebo.
Thank you so much, Verena. And you know what? I just want to know, first of all,
Yes.
how did you manage to get a distinction while you are working, while you are a parent, while you've got your whole life to sort out?
Yes.
COVID was also part of the mix when you
Yeah.
started, correct?
Yes, now it was intense, but for me personally, and it resonates with me, it's the support structure, the teams that we were with and that we were put in. We all leaned on each other, we phoned each other, working through the night, during lunch breaks, over weekends, but knowing that there's a support structure, even with everything else happening, family being supportive, it was a real godsend, and that pulled us through. That really pulled me through.
Oh, thank you so much, Verena. Really
Thank
great hearing about your experience and how you found this wonderful course. Hope to see you on future courses in the
you.
future.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, just looking at the comments here, please keep them coming. I do hear, say, Renee A say, congratulations once again to everyone. Vinolia says, go Verena with a heart emoji. Nkensani Ngoma Ngomane says, congratulations. And then we've also got Ronnie Kemp says, congratulations to everyone. It was a wonderful journey. We can be proud. So keep sending through the messages. Really great to hear you support your colleagues. Well, we move on to another program which goes by the name of Self-Leadership Development Program. Now, this program had an exclusive self-leadership focus and a design that deepened self-discovery and self-mastery. It took participants through an intense personal experience that led to redefining themselves at work and in their personal lives, supported by clear development plans. It is known for its life-changing personal impact as well as its contribution to building trust in natural teams at work. We have 73 receiving certifications today. We had SLD2 Group A, SLD2 Group B, SLD2 Group C, and SLD3. Here is the graduating class of 2022. Self-Leadership Development Program, Group A, Team SLD2. Bridget Murison. Dominique Yesback. Kumaran Kaitha. Lebu Malaza. Munir De Vries. Riaz Phillips. Marinki Dlamini. Neo Ngoloi. Nkensani Ngomane. Nompumelelo Nyande. Sikiwe Matori. Litoto Moseki. Unachilizi Kangale. Yusri Davids. Group B, Team SLD2. Avinash Rajkumar. Margaret Marugan. Shoni Shaw. Alta Hansafro. Johannes Fisser. Lauren Hope. Lerato Mauku. Lorraine Smith. Loiso Mapoma. Marvin John. Rosa Coasa. Ishaq Rahim Tola. Nelson Litualo. Nicole Spannerberg. Roshan Abdurrahman. Sol Maloi. Lincoln Nkulu. Luvuyo Seve. Tabiso Monaje. Tefofato Makudu. Elna Duplessis. Humlani Zuma. Group C. Team SLD2. Albino Mukanga. Cynthia de Almeida. Daniel Bana. Edson Banzi. Hanzat Jr. Helda Goff. Josima Timana. Leoneldo Caleb. Michelle Barr. Mohammed Akhtar. Nelson Antunes. Polo Habula. Sanjay Jita. Team SLD3. Audrey Isaacs. Jermaine Sporgy. Deborah Masao. Kekeleto Mabizela. Farana Kasim. Fuad Said. Fred Mati. Gavin Sneyman. Paul Mashilwan. Jennifer Pedro. Lisohololo Motwani. Likeli Lipati. Leslie Mutwani. Colleen Manamela. Nicolette Klink. Hindiwe Gumede. Portia Magaleng. Kumelela Pengula. Dumi Kube. Shadi Watata. Shireen Mbwana. Soli Bugaba. Tracy Van Billion. Aziz Serez. And that was the graduating class for the course SLD, which obviously took participants through an intense personal experience that led to redefining themselves at work and in their personal lives, supported by clear development plans. Congratulations to you once again. Looking at the comments right here, Yvette Hoffman saying, whoop, whoop, congratulations to all of achievements, Aziz and Farana, way to go. Dion Fenter says, well done, Saul, while Steve just gives every greeting possible like a basketball player. And then Lebohang says, well done, Aziz. And Siyam says, Slamat, Aziz. Well done, guys. Well, it's time for us to introduce our top students for the SLD course. Here are the top students. Bridget Murison for SLD2 Group A. Alta Consagro for SLD2 Group B. Hanzat Jr. for SLD2 Group C. And top student for SLD3, we had Nicolette Kling and Tracy Van Billion. Congratulations to all our top students. Wow. Congratulations once again to everybody that completed and went through the SLD journey. So good to also see names that I'm familiar with, so congratulations to all my friends too. Now I know why you were ignoring my WhatsApps. Well, up next, we have got our keynote speaker, who is currently the Managing Executive for Talent Management, OE, EXX, Culture, and D&I International. In this role, he delivers thought leadership, deep technical expertise, as well as operational support aimed at instilling best-in-class talent management practices, as well as improving overall organization efficiency and effectiveness that delivers business performance across all Vodacom Group operating companies. Before joining Vodacom, well, he held a few roles like HR manager in IBM South Africa, head of HR for Absa Group, a member of the Barclays Bank, with a focus on information technology and utilities, which included real estate and group security. Also a few HR roles within Unilever in South Africa. But we have him now. He's one of our own, our ME, Talent Management, OE, EXX, Culture, D&I International. Please help me welcome onto your virtual stage, Tando Mkosi.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Lebo. It feels like I'm kind of some boxer in a ring, by the way you've introduced that, but I'm sure it covers my portfolio. Good morning, everyone. So it's an honor to be part of your session again this morning, colleagues. And again, congratulations to all of you. Like Lebo, I'd like to special mention to my few of my HR colleagues. Well done, Nicolette, on the distinction. Well done, Pumi, and any other I may have missed. Well done, guys. I'm sure the effort is paying off because the hard work is showing that you guys are amongst the best students that we have for this program. A session like this one takes me back to my own graduation some years ago. And I remember one time walking across the stage, getting my degree and my qualification. And our speaker on the day once said something quite intriguing, which was, a degree is not a passport to any job or work. You are fortunate enough that you are able to get your work done and at the same time study and be in a position to kind of fulfill and grow yourselves in your careers within Vodacom. And I think it's part of what we stand for and believe in, that we believe in growth, development, and ensuring that people get exceptional opportunities of growth whilst working for a great company. When I was preparing for my session this morning, I think a few thoughts that came to my mind. I think firstly, to all of you, the resilience, the commitment, dedication is showing, and long may that continue, because we need to see more of that coming through. But don't stop here. Go further and do greater things for your careers within the organization. There's an article I thought I'll sort of extract my speech this morning, so I'm not going to claim that this is all of my own doing. It talks about how we can enable people to grow their careers, and I think look beyond that, because most of us, in most cases, we don't necessarily think beyond the current. We always think, well, I've got this now. What else can I do going forward? But I think for me, the question I would like to reflect on, the starting point, is to say, you've probably thought to yourselves as you started the program, why not? And that why not has led you to where you are today. You've qualified, you've graduated, you've done well for yourself. But I'm sure in your reflection at the time of making that decision, a few thoughts came to your mind. The first one being that, well, from a company point of view at least, how do we build a pipeline of people with the right potential early in their careers? Most of you are in current jobs at the moment, which I'm sure you're finding exciting, stimulating. But I think in looking at the why not question, a few questions came to your mind. How do we ensure that we support you and empower you to grow and build yourselves to become great people, great leaders, and great leaders of the future as well in our organization? The second one is, and it's something I personally believe in, we believe that tackling scary challenges builds confidence. I'm sure as you went through the course throughout this year, there have been challenges that you've had to overcome. In doing that, the truth is that key to growth is being in a discomfortable position. I'm an athlete, I run the Comrades Marathon, and I think there are times when going through that race, I do find discomfort along the way. But in doing so, I push myself beyond the pain, beyond the frustration, beyond the challenges, because in that discomfort, the goal at the end I'm going to achieve is informed by not only me running that race, but also mentally being prepared and obviously physically fit to get to the end. You have shown that, you've demonstrated that, and well done to all of you. A key element for me also in terms of personal growth is about having a strong sense of purpose. When you've got that clear purpose in your mind, you are able, despite the fear, raise your hand up and tackle bigger things. I'm challenging you today to raise your hand to take on high risk projects, tackle the tough work, and see it through to the end. You know, whatever you've been taught, learned, acquired in your learning and teachings is not going to stop here. You need to then go out there and find those challenging problems and challenging projects. Vodacom, by its very nature, is a very dynamic organization, which means that your role profile as it stands today may not necessarily sort of cover all the elements of work that you need to focus on and look at as a team. But you are now equipped with skills that you can leverage and consider and focus on to build your careers and enable yourself to grow further than you've been today. And I think for me, what is important is that don't settle, right? So you've now got this qualification. Don't settle and think I've arrived, I've got the qualification. And it takes me back to my own graduation event where the qualification was just but a stepping stone into something bigger, greater. You know, the work I've achieved, what I've done today was enabled and obviously prepared for by the qualification I acquired. But you are not just going to settle and say, I've qualified, what's going to happen next? You must now go out there and acquire yourselves and push yourself to acquire bigger things and greater things that this organization has got to offer. Most of us, I think, tend to think that growth is linear. Now, there is no such thing. You can never have a linear growth or straight line in terms of your career. You are going to encounter challenges along the journey. You are going to encounter problems along the journey. And I think the critical thing for me is how then do you prepare yourself for that? One of the things I've always, opted to consider in my career is that there are certain things that you must sort of look at laterally. So don't think that the growth up is going to be upward only. You must also have a linear view of your own career and your own purpose. Once you clear on the purpose, for me, how then do you build that kind of growth for yourself? How do you do that? A linear straight path is impossible, but certainly you can broaden your base, look at other opportunities, look at other challenges, look at other projects. You know, in recent days, and as we are going through this sort of difficult pressurized time on budgets, there's a lot of work that is happening across different areas of the business. Why not stretch your hand and say, I'm keen to help on a different project. I'm keen to be part of a different process. And by doing that, of course, you must have engaged your line manager, agreed that plan with your line manager, ensure that that objective is part of your PD goals and PD development. But then by doing that, we are broadening your base and learning a different skill, a different part of the business, a different area of business that you were not aware of before. We have been talking about the hashtag One More Skill initiative. You've demonstrated that you've got a new skill, but that skill on its own is not going to be enough. We need more people to drive our business, to help us build a better organization for the future. We've been sitting in recent days with my team looking at a big challenge of how do we build capability in so-called new growth areas. In this case, I've been working with Skulk to help and Belinda to look at big data. It's one area that at the moment we're struggling to find people. Yet the irony is that people have been trained, people have been skilled. Now, how then do we ensure that we don't have skilled people who haven't got destination roles, and yet the company's got a bigger need in other bigger areas of our business? So this is just but part for me of the not settling and not just allowing yourself to sit and also be consumed by what you've achieved to date. But it's about broadening your exposure, broadening yourself, getting more exposure, allowing yourself to see more and expand and stretch yourself to do greater and new things going forward. I'm going to probably end off with something that I think for me is quite crucial and important, which is about, obviously, we are growing through experiences, which I think I've touched on earlier on. But like I said to you, you need to have a sense of being prepared to have a detour. You know, a detour is when your intended plan of travel is in this direction, but along the way, the route is blocked by whatever circumstances, and you are forced to do a detour. When you do that detour, allow yourself two critical things: explore the experience and enjoy a different route. Don't get stuck on the fact that my journey is being disrupted, but rather apply your mind by saying, if I do this detour, what am I learning? What am I actually, where am I growing different as a person? What am I learning that is new about myself going forward? In saying all of these things, our colleagues, I think it's important to take care of yourselves, right? We live in difficult times. We live in harsh times. We live in a very volatile market. Self-care and self-regard is quite important. But I think there's going to be an important element as well of being able to be resilient, right? We live in difficult times that require all of us to be resilient. So find it in yourselves to have that resilience. Ensure that you are able to manage your inevitable stressors. You're able to have patience and the ups and downs, because the detour itself will bring those on board and ensure that they challenge you and shape you to become a different person. But I think don't despair when you come across those kind of issues and concerns, because those are aimed to build and strengthen you to become a better person, a better leader, and a better individual. So once again, from my side, it's just to say, well done, hearty congratulations to all of you. You've done a great piece of work. Make sure that you don't just settle, but take this opportunity, look after yourselves, take care of yourselves as we go to the Christmas break. For those who celebrate Christmas, enjoy time with family, make this a reflective process and a process of renewal. And I think let's go together and tackle 2023 with great vigor, great energy, and ensure that we can actually push Vodacom to become a better company that we are. Your capability, your strength, your resilience has enabled us and will enable us to become a better future, a better company with a greater future going forward. So from my side, thank you so much, all the best, and congratulations once again to those who've done exceptionally well, and to all of you as a team.
Wow, thank you so much, Tando. And on behalf of everyone here, thank you for taking the time to come and speak to us. And the guys that are listening from home also are very grateful of your inspirational words, as we've got Batsiba saying, awesome, Tando. Thank you. Alta also saying, thank you so much, Tando. Yolandi taking on the point where you said, take greater risks, highlighting that as something that really stood out for her. We've also got Richard saying, inspirational. Thank you so much. And Yolanda agrees with you, says, very true, but great. The woman in leadership trained us in agility in all its forms. Thank you so much, Tando, and really great having you speak at this graduation.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Lebu. All the best for this. Sorry I can't stay, guys. I've got a budget meeting in the next 8 minutes, but all the best to all of you. And I'm sure it's going to be a great event going forward.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Tando. We don't want to hold you up as you are part of HR. If that budget is including my bonus, please let him go. Well, thank you to the guys that are commenting on the chat. Really love engaging with you and, seeing how you feel about the content as it comes through. So we saw the top students from the SLD program. I think it's time now we hear about the team learnings from one of our awesome students. So this student is a specialist in the regional enablement, improvement, and compliance team. She loves reading and has been with Vodacom for 27 years. Please help me welcome Dominique Yesbeck and hear what she has to say about the course.
Thank you, Lebo. Yes, I'm going to open with a quote. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul, by Henley. Self-leadership is the answer to how we develop ourselves to survive and thrive in this volatile and uncertain world. Self-leadership is the critical success factor for individual and organizational success. And in this current disruptive age, organizational learning has become the only sustainable advantage. The self-leadership journey taught me self-awareness, self-learning, and self-regulation. And after having completed this program, my confidence improved immensely. A few colleagues also shared what they took out of this program. After I started to discover my own potential or value, I am able to assert myself in a better way, as well as coach and nurture colleagues, friends, and family. My discovery continues. My big takeaway was identifying the different personality types and how to deal with them in an engaging and fruitful conversation, especially in times of difficulty. Developing myself in my career does not only revolve around qualifications. Every other aspect of my life matters and also impacts my career. We are the change that needs to happen to make our environment a better place to live and work in. This journey taught me to be mindful, being aware of the filters, knowing who I am without titles, and how to journal. This program was especially impactful on all of us because of the exceptional manner in which our two lecturers, Marinda and Maureen, conducted the training. Their passion for self leadership and the subject is infectious. The knowledge they imparted was invaluable, and through this, they have given me the motivation to want to indulge in lifelong learning. To Vodacom, I thank you as a company for giving us the opportunity to be able to attend these programs and to encourage us to keep broadening our knowledge and upskilling ourselves. I would like to end off with a quote from Aldous Huxley. There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. I thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Dominic. And I'm sure, Dominic, during this whole course, you guys also built some, great relationships which will carry on beyond this journey.
Oh, definitely. Yes, we did. And they will definitely continue.
Oh, no, thank you so much. And I see some comments coming through saying congratulations, and you represented the course really well. Really great speaking to you, Dominique.
Thanks, Lebo. See you.
My pleasure. All right. Well, guys, I think it's time we take a little break. But before the break, let's play one more game to give you an opportunity to walk away with one of our vouchers. So let's go back down to our platform and then scroll down to the bottom, and then we can play our word search game. And I'm sure most of you are good with word searches. When you're on a plane, when you're waiting at Home Affairs, like someone is watching the show from Home Affairs, you usually probably have a word search book or a word search app on your phone that you try and play to keep the time going. Well, this one will reward you. Here goes. Let's play. As you know now how to go ahead and play. Play now. You've got 1 minute and 10 moves. All you need to do is find the words. Word search, as the word says. All right. Let me put on my email quickly. All right, you are being identified. Fantastic. There I go. Just enter some of my information. All right. There I go. All right, I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go. All right. One go. All right, let me see. There's a word here. There. Wait. Let me see. No, that's not a word. There's technology. I see technology. The third line at the bottom. There we go. All right, third line from the bottom. Okay, let me just do leadership quickly first. All right, and then there it is. No, let me not actually give them my words. Let me rather just hide a team. Please hide my stuff because now they're already copying what I'm doing. All right. Let me see. There's internet. Okay. There's technology. Oh man, this is actually easier than I thought. All right, we do this one. Okay, done. Told you I'm quick. So if you want to win, make sure that you are faster than I am. And then we'll announce the winners at the end of the actual program. So let's do that. While you guys actually are still playing, let's go on a short break quickly, which will allow you to step outside, get some sun, get some oxygen. And for those who are still graduating after this, please make sure, call your family, call your friends so that they can witness your graduation part and celebrate with you. After the break, we come back, we speak to ITSI's Peter Geldenes. We also get to go through the VAP graduations, and then we close off with Vuyo Ndiko a little bit later. So let's take a break. See you after this.
bum ass kids run like a man. So when you forgot to pay off, someone you snipe, gotta be real life. Look at someone you put out of business. You feel so successful. Look at you. Success. Got enemies.
Welcome back, everyone. And I hope you use the break wisely to check on your email, to also maybe just go outside, get some vitamin D and some oxygen. Well, we are back and we are moving on quick on this program today. As you know, we are celebrating all the individuals that took the educational journey this past year. And today we are actually enjoying the fruits of their labor. Well, after the break, I think it's time we get your minds back in it. Let's play the memory game. Very simple. All you got to do is just scroll to the bottom, accept the game. And this one is a little tricky because, as it says, it's a memory game. You need to remember which tile you opened so you can match it with the next one. Let me get mine ready right here. All right. Memory game. You've got 1 minute and 12 moves. Let's see if you can do it with just 12 moves. Let's play. All right, let me just go in right here. All right, just make sure that I'm logged in properly. Okay. Then, all right, now I'm in. Okay, wait, it's coming in. Just putting in my name right there. All right, there we go. All right, are you guys ready? Because I am about to win. All right, let me see. So as you can see here, you just open a tile and you try open another one. Let me go. All right, let me just open the first one. All right, AWS. Oh, it doesn't match with that one. Okay, Thinking Fusion Africa. Let me see if I get another one. Oh, yes, that's my first match. All right, let me see. Etsy. Can I get an Etsy one? Yes! Okay, let's not show them anymore because now everyone is just going to get how I'm getting it. All right, let me just carry on here. This one right there. All right, there we go. Oh, but I thought I saw you there. All right, let me open this one. No! Oh man, my memory is a little all over the place. Okay, let me go there. There we go. Okay. No. Yes, there it is. I knew it was there. Okay, you must be there. And then you are there. And you are there. All right, I took more than 12 moves, but I'm done, and I am not really confident about the results of this one right here, but I did my best, and I hope all of you tried your best. Remember, we are announcing the winners of the competitions at the end of the program. We started with the puzzle, then we came back with our word search, and then this is the memory game. It will be on the platform for 10 minutes if you want to improve your time and your chances of walking away with our voucher. Well, time for us to move on with the program. And right now, I would like to introduce a man who is the founder and director of the Institute for Technology, Strategy, and Innovation. In short, ITSI. He holds a degree in electronic engineering and an MBA specializing in technology strategy. Over the past 2 decades, he and his team have guided more than 4,000 students and more than 150 innovation projects within the largest financial and technology companies in Europe, India, the Middle East, and Africa. He believes that the only way to effectively predict the future is to create it. Please help me welcome ITSI's own Peter Geldenees. Well, Peter is coming through right now. As Peter comes through, I just want to check some comments quickly here and see what you guys are busy saying. So I see there you guys were obviously congratulating Dominique with your last comments right there, and obviously how you felt about Tando's great speech too. And Dominique Soli says, well done, Dominique. Kensani Ngomane also says, nice one, Dominique, while Dane Larson and Mural Ace say, well done, nicely done, Dominique, right here. So we still have a very full program coming up. After our address by Peter Geldenees, we are going to then award the guys who took the journey of VAP, which is Vodacom Achievers Program, which is a program that focuses on enterprise issues such as telecommunication business models, finances, human capital, self and others, marketing, customers, as well as technology issues. The participants had to integrate the theory and practical case studies and apply this to either improving customer service or making the current operational environment more efficient. These practical assignments built up towards a business case that was presented to the organization at the end of the program. Well, we'll be having 80 of them that are receiving their certification for today. Well, you know what? Let's maybe see some of the pictures that you guys uploaded on the photo booth before we hear what Peter has to share with us. Here's the photo booth. Let's see the pictures that are here online. Oh, look at Pedro, looking all innocent there, Pedro. Let's check some more. Hey, Kavita. Wow, looking all professional. If this was today, then definitely you are ready for the graduation. Let us see some more coming through there. Oh, Mahomara Pahu. Look at it. She made her own graduation hat and the sash. Look at that. Creativity, innovation. You definitely went through the hands of Peter Geldenees. Now you're innovating. Let's see Manuel Matavella Jr. Man, looking great in your black shirt right there, you know. And let's check Helda, right? Nice and relaxed in your t-shirt. Yes, we're working from home, right? So you can definitely look as relaxed as you want to be, right? And then on Nicole, look at that beautiful smile, Nicole. Now that would brighten up any room whatsoever. And since you are in Techno Center, I'm sure the guys are happy to be around you there. And then Krishanta even giving us an emoji. Wow. She says, be bold, be courageous, be your best. Man, I wish I can attend Women in Leadership, but I know, right? The limitations that I have, right? Okay, so I think let's go straight into the next program, and then we will go back to Peter Geldenees once everything is okay technologically on his side. But these are the people that we honor that have walked the VAP journey, the Vodacom Achievers Program. And as I told you what the program was about, They also got practical assignments built up towards a business case that was presented to the organization at the end of the program. So you can picture how difficult it was presenting to your Yanni Van Zales, to some of our EXCO members, and having to make sure that you've got a tight-knit plan. We have 80 of you that are receiving certification today. We had 3 groups. Group 1 had 5 teams. It was the Mind Benders, Thunderbolts, Majestics, the Bright Sparks, and All Stars. Group 2 had 4 teams. It was Kilobytes, Mind Benders, and the Vapors, and Vencedores. And then Group 3 had 4 teams as well, with Disruptive 6, the Big Bang, the Incredibles, and the Winners. Here is the graduating class of 2022. Vodacom Achievers Program, Group 1. Team Mindbenders. Diane Lawson. Joyce Setsogwe. Mark Fox. Imo Rafi. Patrick Mboshomali. Voters East. Group 1. The Thunderbolts. Celeste Pretorius. Matongo Makiwai. Omesan Naidu. Richard McKay. Siseko Ndochaisa. Thabo Mulefi. Thuli Mahlangu. Team Majestic. Dando Lamini. Jermaine Litualo. Ruan Puter. Samantha Yaga. Soli Raupana. Zano Blind. The next team, Bright Sparks. Brian Zaranika. Deline Hubert. Itumeleng Sipunye. Richard Shah. Nyakalo Mukhalibane. Tukelo Nteletsane. Team All-Star. Alistair Holland. Eric Makwarela. Itumeleng Nalani. Nevin Pillay. Rosa De Beer. Sipesihle Malinga. Vera Majola. Group 2, here are the teams. We start with Team Kilobytes. Marlon Fortuyn. Ponso Libaka. Lerato Petu. Mohammed Sarifo. Pedro Acuna. The next team, Team Red Ninja. Mohammed Hafaji. Sepo Nwate. Puputso Seiso. Antonio Tivani. Eugenio Manjate. The next team, the Vapors team. Bunolo Gao. Christu Van Beek. Nkuku Sitabaka. Malinhle Liputhu. Azarius Dava. The next team in Group 2, Team Vencedores. Dorian Durando Adamson. Regan Govender. Raphael Brown. Puseletso Putswane. Elonilto Nyavi. Jamie Seliman. Group 3 teams, we start with Team Disruptive 6. Dion Fenton. Nasik Osman. Rory Sam Mchabele. Dalitso Chomei. Graciliano Tosida Kalangwe. Mpo Ramautu Ramauta. The next team from Group 3 is Team Big Bad. Christopher Van Veek. Kolani January. Sharif Stechman. Ramadimecha Mapotoma. Louis Dacuña Sabino. The next team in Group 3 is the Incredibles team. Christopher Matibela. Nande Hadebe. Raisa Govender. Felice Hang Molebatsi. Nelio Laisi. Junior Matavela. Lebogang Chad. Tileletso Khabi. Samuel Hasamohaka. Group 3, the next team is the winners team. Alida Paddy. Atamuddin David. Lelani Posh Olivier. Samir Russell Zacharias. Tabiso Kumari. Now, those were the teams that graduated from this beautiful course called the Vodacom Achievers Program. Yep, just looking at the team names, you can see what a colorful group this was, from Mind Benders, Thunderbolts, Majestics, even the Vapors, Disruptive Six, and the winners team. Well, congratulations to all of you. And I can see here on the platform, everybody congratulating one another. Lebohang Anatladi saying, well done. Bunolokau saying, well done, team. Raisa Governor also saying, well done to the team. Well, now that we've seen the team members within each team, I think it's time we announce our top student for each group. Here are the top students. Our top students from Group 1, we have Charmaine Litwalo with a distinction. Group 2, we had Koputso Seiso, who also passed with a distinction. In Group 3, we had Ramadimeja Matilda Mapotoma, also with a distinction. Congratulations to our top students. Well, in every team, you need a top student to make you a top team. We had 3 groups. Let's find out within each group which team came out tops. Here are the top teams from each group. From Group 1, it was Team All Stars. From Group 2, it was the Vencedores. And then from Group 3, it was the winners team. Congratulations to all of our teams right there. Congratulations to all of our teams, and well done on completing a program so focused on enterprise issues such as telecommunication, business models, finances, human capital, marketing, customers, as well as technology issues. Really, really happy on your behalf. And I can see here everybody extremely happy for everyone, especially now that we've announced the top teams. Charmaine says, well done, everyone. Marvin Job also says, well done to everyone right here. Steve says, congrats, Charmaine, Koputso, and Matilda. While Celeste also says, well done to you, Charmaine. And Kalimabe says, congratulations at Chireletso at Team Cyber. All right, so I see some people have also got their friends from work also, just here to congratulate them on a great year on this course. Well, I think it's time now we hear from someone from the teams to obviously what they learned. But before we do that, we are going to go to the founder and director of Institute for Technology Strategy and Innovation and just hear from him how this course was this year with this group of colorful individuals. Remember, he believes that the only way to effectively predict the future is to create it. Please give a virtual Vodacom welcome to Peter Geldenhuys.
Thank you so much, Lebo. And without missing a beat, you were able to take this conversation further with me, sorting out my technical issues. But, I think the promise about creating the future could just as be relevant to this group of students. You can see this huge amount of distinctions they had, a very, very bright group of students, really huge amount of competition. Very interesting. One of the teams calling themselves the winners, as if they knew that they're going to put that extra work in to become one of the top teams. So really interesting, because what makes VAP students different is literally the hard work they put in, the unlocking of potential, and in a way, they are creating the future, a future of Vodacom that is changing in a changing world. A number of people normally ask me, but what makes the VAP program different? And maybe if I can take 10 minutes or so, briefly to give an overview of what makes the VAP program such a special program, not only within Vodacom, but in the South African domain as well. And the students that pass it reaching this unique distinction of getting deeper insights. See, the VAP program is different from a middle development program because it has a huge focus on technology, telecommunication technology, fintech, cybersecurity. And these are the new elements that we've brought in over the last year or two based on this new skills that is linked together. But let's go give you a brief overview. For those of you that don't know about the VAP program, for those visitors and the guests over here, a brief overview around what is the structure. And what's very important is that Thando said that we live in interesting times. Now, most of you on the VAP program will know this because that's normally where we started. We are in the cusp of fundamental changes. About 5 massive waves are impacting our world right now. And those on the program would know it. Those that are guests, a brief overview. Yes, we're facing peak consumption in the next 10 years, where although the African population is growing exponentially, we are seeing a dramatic decline in populations in other places of the world, from China to Japan to the European Union. And this means that there's a drying up of consumption in the next couple of years. Massive changes in our economic models as our growth rate around the world is dropping, and how this is changing the consumption patterns of people around the world. First important insight is, as this is indicating significant changes in the years ahead, so it's indicating changes in our world of geopolitics. We can see that on a daily basis. We're also seeing fundamental changes in our societal systems. Very interesting. Whenever I do some work in Saudi Arabia, there's this interesting quote of the previous leader of the United Arab Emirates. And he, in these rich cultures, they know that these changes are coming. Now, when Sheikh Rashid Al Maktoum were asked about what he thought his son would drive, he actually were quite philosophical in saying that we go through changes of seasons. And these changes of seasons we see again and again as we are creating a brand new world of unlocking social and economic change. And that's part of the changes we're seeing. So not only are we seeing demographic changes, geopolitical changes, social changes, economic changes. So as we're entering a new economic regime, all around this very critical point after the year 2020, we're also seeing changes in our technology. And we are now entering the winter of the 5th quantitative wave. So that's the environment we're in. And as Thando said, in this world, we are seeing an unbelievable change in abundance of processing power and abundance of bandwidth. And this is at the core of the foundation of the VAP program. In a world of bandwidth abundance, how is our business models changing? And that's one of the key insights, because when we look at the very, very wise decision by Vodacom to focus on one more skill, what are the new skills that are required for a telecom company in transition? From fintech to cybersecurity, telecommunication strategy, what will be different in 5G? What will be different in digital services? What will be different in machine learnings and the world of agile? And that is literally the foundation behind the Vodacom Achievers program. So how do we take a middle development program where we have the necessary skills, the middle development program skill set you require, but marrying that with a deeper insight into the technology? And I think the Vodacom students, the Vodacom Achievers program students know this. We've taken them through a journey so they understand how the telecommunication network operates. What is the difference between 2G, 3G, 4G, and 5G? What are the different market segmentation strategies in terms of the South African market? How do we assess a company? How do we learn how to unlock new potential? What are the new dimensions around cybersecurity, fintech, and IoT, which is unlocking the space. This is the journey that the Vodacom Achievers program have gone through. So in this changing environment and understanding how the world is changing, they're also realizing that with the technological change, huge opportunities exist. In a way, creating a mindset where all of this content that they've absorbed over the year, how that could be integrated into a business case project. And you could have seen from the some number of distinctions, the unbelievable high quality of the work that these students have provided. And we'll touch upon that a little bit later. But let's go and give a quick update. So seeing that I have another 5 minutes or so at my disposal, maybe the Vodacom Achievers Program students or the VAP students might find it interesting to take a look at what are the new things that are shaping our world. Most of you have already gone through this. Yes, the International Telecommunication Union in Geneva, Switzerland, at the heart of defining the 5G standard. And this is opening up the new opportunities in the market. Vodacom right now is focusing on that yellow part, the sub 1 gigahertz spectrum, rolling 5G out across the country on 600, 700, 800 megahertz. And we're also seeing the wonderful opportunities in connecting cities. That's the orange part. But the future, the next 5 to 10 years, we'll be focusing on the green part, the millimeter waves, because that's where the future of 5G will be unlocked. And also the opportunities where you can unlock new business models. We've seen that Vodacom have acquired a variety of areas of spectrum at the bottom of the spectrum at 700 and 800, as well as at the top of the spectrum at 2.6 and 3.5. The VAP students would know this. But within those frequencies, wonderful opportunities are being unlocked. And although Vodacom is currently looking at the wide coverage of 5G across the country with a possible switch off of 2G and 3G, we are seeing the next generation of value to be unlocked at the bottom of the screen, that 26 to 28 gigahertz spectrum, the so-called millimeter waves. We're also seeing changes in our backhaul strategies, where satellite systems like Starlink can allow us to link diverse base stations around the country, providing very high-speed connectivity via our 4G and 5G networks. Wonderful opportunities to unlock broadband in rural areas. And also the focus on IoT. Now, the VAP students will remember this, that there are different types of VAP technologies, the short range area technologies, the local area networks. We've also spoken about narrowband IoT, the low power wide area networks, as well as the cellular technology. But I think all of them by now know something is in the making. And this is what happened since I last spoke to the students. This signal or this emblem will become just as popular as Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Yes, so this is matter, and matter matters. Why? Because remember, in the way in which the internet was born in the year of 1 January 1983, it took 10 years for the web to emerge on top of the internet. So the unifying element of this higher level application that brought all the internet technology together took 12 years after the launch of the internet. And this is now happening in the world of IoT. So all the underlying technologies we are seeing at the bottom is now integrated into a technology called Matter. This is becoming the web of the world of IoT. And this is a direct competitor to the world of where Vodacom wants to take the IoT domain. So understand that Matter will play this game. But in the next couple of years, where Matter will focus on home automation and home technologies, Vodacom will focus on 5G. And more specifically, 5G as a service. This is the opportunity where we can say, instead of having these diverse networks that we have to make available to a customer, what if a customer can have one network that can do everything? If you go to a mine or a big manufacturing plant, and instead of having a Wi-Fi and a Bluetooth and a Zigbee network and a cellular network, rolling out one 5G network that can do mission-critical systems like self-driving trucks on mines, massive IoT covering everything in the vicinity, mobile broadband and fixed broadband, so that your mobile phone, your devices, your tablets, and your computers can all work as one on one infrastructure. And the beauty behind this is that irrelevant of the service or capabilities that you unlock, you can see that using one infrastructure, we can take the world of IoT and the world of high-speed communication and merge them together via 5G using network slicing. This is some of the major changes. So there's another opportunity for Vodacom to unlock value 5G as a service, that you sell your 5G base stations to a mine or a factory, and you offer those base stations, but they do the administration on it. Wonderful opportunity in the next 5 to 10 years, 5G as a service. Another key thing that we're going to be seeing in the not too distant future, and yes, you as Vodacom Achiever students, we should remember this one, the world of quantum cryptography, where we can use the world of quantum entanglement to create a brand new foundation of internet security. And the reason why I bring this up, although we did mention this in our class around how you can utilize the technology to entangle two particles, and for those of you that aren't a VAP student, bring a VAP student with you and he will explain how this works. Where two particles that is separated over time and space is actually acting as one. And this means that any person that interacts this technology or tries to intercept it will automatically break the entanglement. And that means that they will know that your communication has been compromised. What's really fascinating is that at the G20 conference that happened about 6 months ago, Telecom Italia demonstrated quantum entanglement on the cellular network. And this means that this technology can now be rolled out by cellular companies to offer the next generation of internet security, no longer based on the foundation of mathematics, but based on the foundation of physics. And this is what the VAP students have gone through. They've learned that the world of cybersecurity will also change, and the huge new killer application is on its way in the cellular domain. This is part and parcel of our journey. But we also see that the VAP participants started focusing on fintech. Yes, Vodacom have moved ahead with a VodaPay ecosystem, but there's also wonderful integration between the fields of IoT and VAP. And one of the new applications that one of the latest VAP groups have done was to say, hold on, why don't we automate parking management by automatically recognizing a number plate as it drives into a parking mall, automatically making the payment being deducted from your VodaPay app, and you never have to worry about a parking ticket ever again or a mall ticket that you have to pay, because the intelligent cameras, in the same way that you can download an app on your phone, you can now download an app on a smart camera. These are some of the latest changes happening in this space, being agile and being focused on change. And this brings us back to the VAP program, because not only did the VAP participants understand how to explore the possibilities of the future, but how to unlock the opportunities of the future as well. You see, part of the VAP program is to truly unlock and create the future. And this is very, very important, because what Vodacom have allowed the participants to do is to focus on those key 3 elements of Daniel Pink. And you all know what Daniel Pink are focused on: how to be self-directed, choosing a business case that you're interested in and unlocking that value. Secondly, learning new skills, obtaining new insights into business models, into technologies, and harnessing that technology so you can be the future of Vodacom. And lastly, working towards a higher purpose that you have defined in the hard work that you've done. A higher purpose going beyond just your own interest. And as work and as groups, you've created unbelievable important insights and possible future revenue streams for Vodacom. You can see this passion around the Vodacom students, the amount of distinctions, the amount of graduates that were successful on our program. We had a fantastic, fantastic year. And it was an honor and a privilege for us at the team from ITSE and the university in order to be involved with Vodacom and such a group of bright students. I think Vodacom's future is secure, because not only will you be able to unlock the opportunities within the telecom space, you'll also be able to unlock the opportunities in fintech, IoT, and cybersecurity, as I've just mentioned. These are some of the latest things that happened in the last 6 or 7 months, and yet it was based on your foundation. And if someone then asks, but what makes the VAP program different? The VAP program is different because it gives you the opportunity to unleash your potential and your innovative insights by harnessing the knowledge we provide. And in your hands, this knowledge have turned into magic, because you've taken this knowledge and there wasn't only an increase in the knowledge you have, but you applied it in a practical sense for your own improvement, but also for that of the company you work for. So for Vodacom, heartfelt congratulations on choosing an excellent group of people to participate on this program. You can see the excellent results they've done. And boy, I believe that their skill set and their ability to use these skills to the benefit of the company's future and their own future have grown significantly. From our side, it was an honor and a privilege to be part of such an unbelievable group of people that have literally shifted the needle of what is possible. Thank you from me and from the rest of the team, from Bridget, Steve, Pia, and the rest of the ITSE faculty. There's so many of them. I'm not going to name all of their names, and from the university, our heartfelt congratulations for the unbelievable amount of work that you've done, the success, the hard hours, the impact it had on your family life. It is highly, highly valued that you have reached the pinnacle of being a successful graduate on the Vodacom Achievers Program. Thank you so much for the time. Back to you, Lebo.
Wow, thank you so much, Peter. And there's a quote by Leo Puscalia who says that change is the end result of all true learning. Now, as you say that this course put them on a practical, journey where they learned the theory but also had to put it together. That change is very important, right, Peter?
Oh, it is. It is unbelievably important. But, it's not only the change that's important, but there's an old saying, you can take the horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah.
But the important thing is, and one of my old professors always say, you can't motivate anyone. You can only create an environment in which people can motivate themselves. And I think this strategic relationship between Vodacom and the Institute have created this. And it's all the benefit to the participants on the Vodacom Achievers Program, because they grabbed the bull by the horns and they made it possible. And therefore, if you can take a look at the amount of distinctions on this program and those that have successfully graduated as well, it's an indication of the amount of hard work, commitment, and passion that they have. And Vodacom could be very glad to have this group of participants as part of its employee corps. I think there's wonderful years ahead, and I can't wait. When I'm an old man one day, I'm growing a bit older, but I'm going to look back when I'm like 80 or 90 and say, I remember that guy, the new CEO of the company. He was on our VAP program, because I believe that within this cadre, unbelievable leaders are being formed, and the Crucible is providing a very, very talented pool of people for Vodacom in the future. Change is what it's all about, but the participants took the bull by the horns. So all gratitude and appreciation for the hard work they've done.
Wow, thank you so much, Peter. I'm telling you, your passion is you can actually feel it. And I think it's transferable even on a virtual call like this. And I remember being in PCAT and also attending one of your classes. I was just like, I even forgot to take notes because you were just talking stuff that was so interesting, and seeing how we can create the future as Vodacom. From all of us here at Vodacom,
you should have seen the business cases of the VAP students. They were actually better than anything I could ever done. But sorry about that, Lebo. Let's leave it there.
Now, thank you so much, Peter, till we connect again. And congratulations yet again to the Vodacom Achievers Program graduates. And speaking about those distinctions, let's meet one of the VAP participants who is a digital and VAS product manager. She's been with Vodacom for 5 years. And in her spare time, she loves horse riding, reading, traveling, and keeping active. Please help me welcome Khopotso Seiso.
Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is such an honor to be in this virtual room filled with brilliant minds and overall outstanding people. When I was selected as one of the participants for the Vodacom Achievers Program, I was exceptionally pleased. Pleased because the alumni of the program spoke so highly about the lasting effects of their career and personal development. When I enthusiastically agreed, I did not know that I was 3 months pregnant. And with my calculations, it would then mean 2 weeks after delivery, I would then have to be giving out our business case presentation. I understood the pressures of supporting my team early on, taking in as much as I could when the time could come, and creating time to support the Red Ninjas, my team, but also prioritizing the time to unplug for my own health. I can say without a doubt, I now share the sentiments of the alumni program participants. The program was nothing short of anything I had imagined. And the one thing that stood out is how the knowledge we acquired can easily be absorbed and transferred into our day to day. I think I don't speak for myself when I say that. A lot was learned about self and teamwork, with most of it being absorbed for the greater benefit of the organization. Not only am I now able to understand the depth and span of technology, but I can formulate and develop digital products that use these technologies to add value to our customers' lives. I'm able to apply design thinking effectively in my work and look at the human resource structure with better understanding. I can go on, but time doesn't allow today. I was part of an amazing team that challenged me in all aspects. The support was indescribable. As much as I thought I understood concepts, I would constantly be challenged to think outside of the box, encouraged to unleash my potential and do the best that I can do. I would also like to congratulate the VAB class of 2022, 2021. We all know it was not easy, but we all made it through. And in the process, creating lasting relationships with peers and colleagues in different markets and understanding the intricacies of the challenges that are faced in those markets and bringing them back home in our contexts as well and trying to solve them and even learn from best practices from our colleagues and peers. Over and above that, I'd like to extend my greatest appreciation and thanks to our lecturers that were so patient and understanding with us. And another thanks to the panelists that listened to our outstanding business cases and provided their expertise in assisting us with refinement. Without you, none of this would be possible. But the greatest thanks to our learning and development and talent pool department that made all of this possible. It was great to have met everyone virtually, all the participants of the Vodacom Achievers program. And I know we are all looking forward to one day meeting in person. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. And finally, I want to say be ambitious, not just in pursuing your dreams, but in aspiring to become leaders in your field. Thank you so much, Lebo.
Oh, thank you so much. Be ambitious. I really, really, really love that. And I'm sure the friendships you've created in this course will also last, quite a long time.
Yes, definitely, 100%. I still speak to most of my syndicate team members. We still exchange ideas every now and then, assisting them with anything that they need help with, and vice versa. So it's been a great, great experience for all of us.
Ah, thank you so much, Rubens, and congratulations on your distinction. They do say
Thank you so
dynamite
much,
comes in
Lebo.
small packages. Look at you, boom, about to explode. Congratulations. Well, as I check some of your comments here, I see Solly saying thank you to Peter. Atemuddin says, thanks, Peter, for all your shared knowledge. And Alta also says, so much passion for the future. Definitely, I felt that with Peter too. His passion is infectious like the common cold. You can just catch it and then you become passionate too. And then Pedro says, big thank you to all the teachers, facilitators, and everyone in Northwest University and ITSI. That was great. Well, that was, the last course that we were doing the certification for today. And we move over now to close off with the vote of thanks before we announce the winners for the different games. Up next, we have a well-rounded HR professional with deep specialization in talent development with a strong passion for people development and coaching. She has 22 years of versatile experience in financial services, telecommunications, and retail industry. She's been with Vodacom for 4 years now, and when she has time, she cooks, hosts friends and family, and she loves shopping. Please help me welcome Manager of Leadership Development, Vuyo Ndiko.
Wow, thanks, Lebu. Good morning, everybody. Uh, Today, um, as we celebrate the class of 2021 on our leadership development programs, I would like to congratulate everybody and everyone that's here today. On behalf of the talent and capability team, I would like to thank our learning partners, Northwest University Business School, Thinking Fusion Africa for the great partnership that enables our mission and mandate to develop female talent through the Women in Leadership program. Thank you, Professor Renee, for the flexibility and for being accommodative of our sometimes unreasonable demands based on the dynamic nature of our organization. To you, Prof, and the entire team of facilitators, thank you so much. As I know and understand that this has been a difficult time, especially after you've lost one of your own, Harry, and may his soul continue to rest in eternal peace. I thank you so much. And to the ITSA team, Peter, Steve, Pierre, and Bridget, thank you so much for always bringing your A game in redesigning your programs to make sure that they are fit for purpose and support our tech of future, as Steve has explained. And you really, really understand our vision. And we thank you so much for that. To everyone that is certified today, thank you for embracing the opportunity as it was presented to you. Our success really as talent and capability team really depends on you by not just taking the opportunities, but by making the best out of it. The journey doesn't end now. We are looking forward to hear and see the shifts that you will make in our organization based on the learnings that you've gained from these programs. Our mandate, really, as a team, is to create an environment where everyone feels that they belong and they can thrive by building the human spirit of technology, which is our people. Once again, congratulations to all those that are certified today. I would like to also thank Tando, our keynote speaker for the day. Your passion, and I know you're not here, your passion and support for people development is always appreciated. And also to Mika, who's our talent and capability lead. Thank you for the support and constantly keeping us in check to make sure that we channel our learning budget to what will shift the needles, in your words, in the organization. To the team, Gail, Deepak, Riza, Jonathan, and Kalin, in partnership with the Voda World Events team, thank you so much for arranging this successful event today. And lastly, to our MC, Lebu, you did the things, man, and you brought the vibe as always. Thank you so much, and I can't thank you enough. And to everyone, congratulations once again, and have a great day further. And I thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Vuyo. And I know how passionate you are about leadership development, and I can hear it in your voice how passionate you are seeing these guys actually complete the journey. What do you see for 2023?
You know what, Libu, we already, like I said now in a few minutes ago, our mandate is really to make sure that we create an environment where everybody gets an opportunity to thrive. So we're looking forward to having our next intake, reviewing and re-engineering our programs in partnership with our learning partners to make
Yeah.
sure that we continue to provide a talent development pipeline that is fit for purpose.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, Vuyo. I will catch you at the coffee station with Mika.
Thanks, Lebu.
Well, guys, you've made it to the end. Congratulations. You can pat yourself on the back. But most importantly, I think this is a time for you to celebrate. We as humans sometimes put too many goals in front of us that we sometimes forget to celebrate as to why was I going through this hard thing during the year to only just brush it off and say done next, right? As much as we need to look at what's next, it's very important to also just sit and say, I did well. Congratulations to myself and thank the people who supported you. Well, for now, let's announce our winners for the different games. I hope you're ready. The winners are this way. We started with the puzzle game, and the winner for the puzzle game, quickest fingers, was Chireletso Gabi. Very quick, the fastest time. She even beat my time. And I've played this game before, so I thought I had an advantage. But anyway, she took it. And the winner for the word search was also Colleen Manamela. Colleen Manamela, congratulations to you. Yeah, the word search game. Yeah, I tried, but I definitely don't think I did as well on the word search game as what I did on the actual puzzle game. Let's see our winner for the memory game. The memory game winner is Vanessa Nabiti. Congratulations to you, Vanessa. And yeah, this one was very hard for me. I did not do well on this one at all, but well done to you. And I hope you enjoy the voucher that's on its way to you. And then we asked you guys to send through some pictures. And you know what? If I was Oprah, I'd say you get a prize. You get a prize. Look under your chair. You get a prize. But we could only announce one. The judges argued. The judges did not even eat lunch because they were just strictly sitting arguing about which picture actually made it to number one. And after a big, big debate, here is the best picture for the day. Mahomara Paho, who made her own graduating hat with her notebook, and the actual, string that comes out of there looks exactly like the hat. And then look at her sash right there and a beautiful smile. So congratulations to you. But remember, all of you had amazing pictures, and I will show you the pictures as we close right now. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to you guys for attending. Really great to have you guys join online just to celebrate your greatness. Remember, we started off by talking about Marianne Williamson's speech, book, where she speaks about our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Let that be something that you carry on with. Thank you so much to our speakers. Thank you to everyone that put it together, as Vuyo said. But more importantly, thank you for taking this time out to join us. And as Seneca once said, he said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. Thank you so much. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure. From me and the team, it's Salani Gahle.
like fall, feels like fall, 'cause the vibe we share feels like fall, feels like fall, feels like fall, 'cause the vibe we share feels like fall, feels like fall, feels like I've seen you before. You were mine and I was yours, 'cause the vibe we share feels so comfortable. Feels like I've seen you before. Feels like fall, 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 feels like fall.
I want it to sound good.